Dr. Ed Feulner passed away on Friday, July 18th, 2025. It was a huge loss to all of us. And he was our chairman of VOC. He was an institution builder who was a co-founder of the Heritage Foundation and its longtime president. He was somebody who everybody knows, everybody knew, and yet he was this man that put other people first. So it's really not surprising that when he realized that communism was this most destructive ideology and practice that we've seen in human history, that he would still see it as person by person, as individual story by individual story. So he will be missed. We loved him, we still love him, but the reason for VOC is still with us, and we'd still have to educate even if it all were history. So we've got a lot to do, but those big shoes should inspire us, and I think they do.
In my youth, I had the opportunity to see communism up close. I was in Germany on my 20th birthday, 1961, on the night the Berlin Wall started to go up. Later, I had the opportunity to travel through every country of Central Europe. I had the opportunity, when I worked for former late Secretary of Defense Melvin Laird, to travel with him to Vietnam to see what was going on in Southeast Asia. I had the opportunity to visit the People's Republic of China, to visit with friends in Taiwan, Free China, friends in South Korea, the free side of the Korean Peninsula, and to hear from people like my uncle, who was actually a military chaplain in the Korean War, to see up close and to hear up close what the battle between freedom and communism was really all about. So it's not just a case of numbers, it's a case of individual human beings who were striving for the integrity of their family, for freedom for themselves, for equal treatment under the law. My gosh, to be a communist and to live in, say, a country of Central Europe and hear a knock on the door in the middle of the night and not to know who the guards were coming after that night was the kind of terror that communism could inspire down to the individual level.
Ed Feulner was an optimist. Why? Because he had seen firsthand how communism was anti-faith, anti-family, anti-freedom, anti-reality. He had confidence that the natural desire for human liberty would win out in the end. And he saw this firsthand as communism fell in Eastern Europe in the late 1980s. In fact, the fall of the Berlin Wall and all that it represented galvanized Ed Feulner to even greater effort. He served and promoted the Victims of Communism Memorial Foundation and Museum tirelessly right to the end. And so we say, Dr. Feulner, and to the Feulner family, thank you. We pledge to honor his memory by continuing this vital work.
There are no permanent defeats in this kind of a battle. There are no permanent victories either, but there are permanent battles. And we have to fight the battle every day and move in the right direction.